Okay, here's another video of being taken out of my door as I'm driving along at 25 miles an hour up on Empire Grade in Santa Cruz County. This is a little bit unusual. We normally don't get a lot of snow in Santa Cruz County, but it's not unusual. And when it does snow, it's usually because of a winter storm coming through and temperatures falling very rapidly and dumping a lot of moisture. But the thing that's interesting is that generally down the hill from here there will be very little snow, if any. I don't think there was any snow that I saw last night at my house, which is my house is probably about a half a mile that way from where I'm standing or driving, excuse me. And the only difference being that my house is down the hill, down at the bottom of the hill, whereas up here at the top of the hill, the temperature was obviously low enough for there to be freezing precipitation last night, and there's just not enough energy in the atmosphere, heat energy in the atmosphere today to melt the snow. So, gosh, it's actually really cool. One problem about living in California, though, is that our power did go off, or I shouldn't say California, I should say living in the mountains in California. Our power did go off last night, and it was off for about an hour, I didn't get a video of it, but there were a number of, there's a road crew, there were a number of utility trucks repairing various electrical lines along here. This is a heavily wooded area, and when we get precipitation of any kind, it will either weaken the ground surrounding, look at that, you can see that. It will either weaken the ground around the pine trees, specifically pine trees, and they'll fall over, as I've seen a couple of times. Or, various branches will just become weighted down with either snow or with water, which then freezes, turns into ice. I mean, that's kind of a common way that, common mechanism that causes branches to fall onto power lines, I guess. It's just that there are so many branches because there's so many trees here. It's a little bit kind of a novel concept to me. I grew up in Texas where we really don't have trees. We certainly don't have trees near anywhere near power lines. So, but that's one of the things I love about California. Nice and green, and right now it's nice and green.